FLORITES VEDRA, and my topic is all about contemporary issues in the Filipino context. How these issues specifically affect the Philippines and the Filipinos. This focuses on considering Filipino values, culture, government, history, and societal structures, and by looking at how Filipinos respond to or are shaped by these issues. Understanding contemporary issues in the Filipino context is typically a subject or area of study in the Philippines that explores current social, political, economic, cultural, and environmental issues affecting the country. It is all about learning how these issues impact individuals and communities and how Filipinos respond to them. In today's rapidly changing society, it is essential for every citizen, especially the youth, to understand the contemporary issues that shape the nation. In the Philippine context, contemporary issues refers to current events, problems, or conditions that significantly affect the lives of Filipinos. These issues span various aspects of life, including politics, economics, education, the environment, and social justice. By understanding these issues, individuals become more aware, more critical in thinking, and more active in contributing to nation building. One of the most pressing issues facing the Philippines is poverty. Despite progress in some sectors, many Filipinos still struggle to afford basic necessities, like what you can see in the pictures. According to the recent data from the Philippine Statistics Authority, or the PSA, poverty remains high, especially in rural areas. In 2024, the rise in rice prices, reaching over 60 pesos per kilo, made it even more difficult for low-income families to afford food. The widening gap between the rich and the poor continues to highlight the need of equitable development. Corruption is another major issue that hampers the country's progress. The misuse of government funds and lack of transparency in public transactions remain persistent problems. These incidents emphasize the importance of government accountability and the need to strengthen the implementation of transparency laws such as the Freedom of Information Bill. The education sector is also facing significant challenges. Learning gaps worsened during the pandemic, and many students still struggle to catch up. So in response, the Department of Education launched the Catch-Up Fridays program in 2024 to improve students' reading comprehension and literacy skills. Furthermore, in 2025, the government began rolling out the Matatag curriculum as part of its effort to improve the quality of education. Healthcare is another vital issue, especially in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. Many hospitals are overburdened, and there is a growing shortage of medical professionals due to migration. At the same time, mental health issues have become more visible, especially among young people. In 2024, the Department of Health launched mental wellness campaigns to address depression, anxiety, and emotional stress among Filipinos. Digital transformation has opened many opportunities, but it also brings challenges such as disinformation and online abuse. The spread of fake news on social media continues to influence public opinion and political decisions. The plight of overseas Filipino workers, the OFWs, also remains a major concern. While OFWs contribute significantly to the national economy through remittances, many of them face abuse, contract violations, or poor working conditions abroad. Finally, issues related to human rights and freedom of speech continue to affect civil society. Red tagging of activists, suppression of dissent, and attacks on journalists have raised alarm among local and international organizations. Advocacy for justice and respect for human rights remains a central theme in discussions about democratic governance and civic participation in the Philippines. In conclusion, understanding contemporary issues in the Filipino context is crucial for shaping a more informed, engaged, and empowered citizenry. It allows individuals to critically examine the challenges the country faces and motivates them to participate actively in finding solutions. As students, educators, and future leaders, it is our responsibility to be aware of these issues and to work towards building a more just, inclusive, and progressive society. These are all my topics. Thank you, and God bless.